It's all comedy in theory. We can laugh at what we want.
Hey there! By now you're used to hearing Charlie Spink host our videos, but even comedians need a joke break now and then. I'm Dina Ware, and this is It's All Comedy in Theory. And today I'm going to talk to you about Trixie Friganza, who was a talented vaudeville comedian. She did more than just entertain folks, so we're giving her a segment of her own. Wikipedia, the great source of all world knowledge, tells us that Delia O'Callahan was born in 1870 to a mother of Spanish descent and an Irish father. A friend of Delia's started calling her Trixie early on, and the name stuck. Friganza was her mother's maiden name, which she found to be suitable for the stage. Thus, Trixie Friganza began her stage career as an operetta soubrette, which is a female performer playing a lively, flirtatious role. Trixie worked her way from the chorus to starring in musical comedies. She easily made the transition from musical comedy to having her own feature act on the vaudeville circuit. Her fame as a comic actress buoyed her success, and she soon became a headliner, given top billing in the circuit theaters. She transitioned to film in the early 1920s. During the height of her career, Trixie used her fame to promote social, civic, and political issues of importance, primarily the suffragist movement. Many of her successful acts revolved around her plus-size figure, which she described as the perfect 46. She was an advocate for being plump and stated that part of her success as a comic correlated directly to her weight. Trixie Friganza was a civic-minded and socially attuned woman. Friganza used her celebrity status to promote and further the rights of women, as well as the promotion of positive female body image. In 1908, Trixie delivered a speech at a women's suffrage rally at New York City Hall. She donated money to the cause and repeatedly went on record as an advocate for women's rights, equality, and independence. At the age of 79, in an interview with the LA Times, Trixie confessed to enjoying watching TV a great deal, saying, "That's where vaudeville has gone, into television." Ms. Friganza passed away at the age of 84 in 1955 and left a legacy to the American public. But there's also one very interesting tidbit about Miss Friganza. She was the inspiration for a very popular song. Anna Lehman, with the Women's Suffrage Centennial Commission, wrote a fabulous article about Trixie for SmithsonianMag.com called The Feminist History of Take Me Out to the Ballgame. In the article, Miss Lehman writes, described by Hall of Fame broadcaster Harry Carey as a song that reflects the charisma of baseball, Take Me Out to the Ballgame, written in 1908 by lyricist Jack Norworth and composer Albert von Tilzer, is inextricably linked to America's national pastime. But few people know the song's feminist history. Trixie Friganza was one of the major suffragists, says Susan Claremont, senior music specialist at the Library of Congress. She was one of those women with her banner and her hat and her white dress, and she was a real force to be reckoned with for women's rights. In 1907, Friganza began a romantic relationship with Jack Norworth, who was a well-known vaudeville performer and songwriter in his own right. In 1908, Norworth, while on the subway, saw a sign promoting a baseball game. Inspired, he hastily wrote the lyrics of what would become Take Me Out to the Ball Game on the back of an envelope. While most Americans today recognize the chorus of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, it is the two additional, essentially unknown verses that reveal the song as a feminist anthem. Katie Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew, every Sue Katie blew. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. And you know the rest of the chorus. The next verse goes like this. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong, all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing the song, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. This song tells the story of a woman operating and existing in what is traditionally a man's space, the baseball stadium. Katie Casey was knowledgeable about the sport, she was argumentative with the umpires, and she was standing, not sitting, in the front row. She was the new woman of the early 20th century, empowered, engaged, and living in the world uninhibited and full of passion. She was, historians now believe, Trixie Friganza. Fun fact, neither Jack Norworth nor Albert von Tilzer had ever attended a baseball game when they wrote their song. Take Me Out to the Ball Game has endured as one of the most popular songs in America, due in no small part to Harry Caray's tradition during the 7th inning stretch. So there you have it, Ms. Trixie Friganza, comedic actress, vaudeville star, suffragist, and the inspiration for a song nearly every American knows. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and hit that subscribe button to get more. It's all comedy in theory. I'm Dina Ware and not Charlie Spink.
It's all comedy in theory. We can laugh at what we want. It's all jokes, it's all good. It's all jokes, it's all good. Comedy, baby. Ha!